AR.T Trail In Transit invites the public to rediscover Singapore through the lens of the latest augmented reality technology from Meta. For the first time on Singapore's MRT network, you are invited to interact with the history and cultural heritage of the areas surrounding 6 stations along the downtown line.
So I think the presence of having an art in the space actually adds meaning to the space. The dam is a take on the Rochor Canal, the flow, and also the drapery of the sari. Kind of thought of using the concept of weaving. So it makes it, in fact, more symbolic. I mean, they will speak differently to different users and different commuters.
This AR effect was developed in line with Grace's inspiration for Woven Field. We made digital twins of the vertical baffles to reflect the movement of the water in the nearby Rochor Canal and used geometric patterns and shimmer in the face effect to embody Indian saris being sold at the nearby markets. Tracing Memories by LaSalle College of the Arts was created to reflect the historic relics once sold at Sungai Road Thieves Market. Student artists presented these items on a circuit board to draw links between Singapore's past and future. We sought to highlight this with the AR effects by showing light flowing along lines connecting the relics. This signifies the flow of electricity and how our nation's heritage continues to play an important role in building the future. When the Ship Comes In by the late artist Lee Wen seeks to show Singapore's past as a simple fishing village while symbolizing the hopes and dreams of our country's youth. When making the AR effects for Bayfront MRT, we wanted to invite users to interact with the ships illustrated by local school children. So take a ride with your friends and sail across the water whilst dreaming of the future. This station's AR effects were inspired by the bamboo leaves and Singapore's iconic mosaic-like skyline.
When I was researching on a particular plant to create an artwork for the MRT station, the leaves is an organic form. I wanted to create a more pixelated image of the leaves. Public artwork is served as a kind of a landmark. Sometimes we might recognize something more quickly visually than through just looking at the signage. Almost like a directional way of pointing that this is the way out. But also at the same time, it's also the play with words of living and leaves.
Users can select different shades of green sampled from bamboo leaves and be transported into the mosaic, reminding them of the intricate transport network of the CBD.
When I was young, I used to live with my grandfather in Cross Street and saw a lot of people putting up their washing. And after the urban renewal, you see the new HDB, but people still do that. Gives me the idea of present it as the flying colors. If you wish, you could sort of describe my work, not conceptual art, but conceptually driven. I use lenticular, which means that as you're walking, you see the changing of the color. At certain point, when you walk past, the Good Morning Tower actually is blank. Only when you start to move, you see 祝君早安. Just the conversation, within itself. You don't even have to respond to it.
For the Chinatown MRT AR effects, we wanted to show how Chai Hyang's artistic process was influenced by the area's heritage. In the past, clothes were dried on bamboo poles stretched across shop houses. Through this space effect, we allowed users to trigger a train whooshing past the celebration of flying colors. Tracing Memories by Nanyang Academy of Fine Arts presents the silhouettes of students from the university district around Bencoolen MRT. When designing these AR effects, we stitched photos of the Bencoolen area today into collages framed by these silhouettes. A string connects them together and demonstrates that no matter who uses the effect, all of us are linked by a bond of collective memories. Adding interactivity to art allows people, particularly digital natives, to immerse themselves in the stories and messages that artists want to share. Our dream is to bring all of the artworks on the MRT to life so they can reach new audiences and deepen engagement with Singapore's cultural heritage, powered by the magic of AR technology from Meta.